What's going on, Ryan?
Hey man, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, but you're like
Sick.
1,000 miles away. But let me crank up my
Oh,
sound. So,
hold on, that
no,
might
you're
be
good.
me.
You're good.
I'm good, yeah?
Yeah, you're good. One
Cool, sick,
second. Let
sick,
me
sick.
send out the.
Oh,
Do, do, do. Okay. All right. Now live streaming on YouTube. So I think I'm gonna start off by answering some questions from the coaching call link, and then we can go from there. Oh, we got a new face today. H- Sirkanth, is that how you pronounce your name? Sorry, man, if I butchered it. What's
it's
going
all
on?
good.
All right, all right. So I think I'll just answer the questions here, and then we can open the floor up to people with any questions for us. If you guys don't mind, go ahead and mute yourselves in the meantime. Okay, let's do this. All right, I have a client that got clapped in the last update. Lemonlawassist.com, no black hat work, real content, traffic plummeted in the last update. What do you think? Is it recoverable? It's a brand. What can be the steps? Okay, let's take a look. Site looks all right, I guess. Kind of looks like AI, like
Hmm.
like vibe coded. Get paid for your car problem. H1 kind of probably better. Let me hrefs this second. All right. Oh yeah, that is indeed a clappening. Savage. Oh, are you sure it's not no black hat work? Come on, man. This is AI content. Yeah, this is AI content. What are you talking about? Disgusting. Let me check. Yeah, I think you got one of those penalties, content velocity penalties, I'm sure. You probably spammed way too much AI content without yeah, this is a lot of AI content. What would I do now? You're kind of clapped, not gonna lie. It's really hard to recover from this because most people, if you get the AI like algo penalty, it's really hard to think recoverable. If I were you, I'd probably focus on their local SEO moving forward. Let's see how they look. Yeah, that's an insane image, number one, for GMB. Yeah, I'd probably focus on their local SEO because their organic is it's gonna be hard to save, not gonna lie. So yeah, hopefully that helps. Sorry you got clapped, but be careful on the AI content in the future. Ramin, Ramin, sorry. I have a client with a bilingual website, English and German, based in Thailand. Interesting. Wants to attract more English-speaking customers. He's ranking for German keywords. English ranks are poor. Improve them. Improving them is my responsibility. Sure. Okay. Homepage is .com. English version is dot. Okay. Both his GMB and website. Sure. Which URL should link the GM? Okay. I would probably link .com should probably be English and It should be .com/de for German because majority of people are probably going to be English speakers. Um, you can have a hreflang like redirect based off of browser language. Um, linking to en is not optimal. No, it's fine. It's no problem. But oh, it's not an option. Okay, then just link to en. It's fine. Another question: the existing GMB description is bilingual. First English, then German. That's fine. I'm going to rewrite the description anyways. Should I keep the German in there or just English? You could do both. Why not? I think there is an option to say you speak German and English in GMB. I don't remember though. But yeah, having both is no problem. How do you recommend documenting SEO wins? Local rank and Ahrefs? Yeah. Search console. No problem. Do you think a call guarantee is better than leads booked or does it backfire? I like ranking guarantees because if you're doing call guarantees, it relies on their CRO. Their site might suck ass, and then you're on the hook for their disgusting website. Then you probably have to redesign it. If that's part of your upsell, then great. You could probably do a visitor increase in visitors because getting leads booked is so savage because these like I'm gonna keep it a buck. These fuckers don't pick up the phone half the time. So why is that your fault? All right, don't do a maybe do like number of calls guaranteed. Yeah. Was map stacking? It's just like Google Map stacking. I did a video on this. Is it useful for GMB profiles? Yeah. Yeah. We did a test and for some reason it worked. So we take that dub, I guess. Local rank also offers it as a service. Should you wait for citations to be indexed before adding keywords to the business description? You don't have to wait. You can just do it. And Ryan, your question, besides from browser blast and niche shadows, would you recommend any other techniques to boost organic rankings? Assuming your on-site was airtight, I remember it being fine. So besides that, I think niche edits is fine. I'm guessing you already did citation, so that's fine. Browser blast would be like the absolute cherry on top. Like after you're done everything, that's all you do. And Sir Kenneth, welcome to the group, first of all. And can we do rank and rank without GMB? You can. It's just you get less traffic is all. I try to get GMB if you can. I'm not going to say like to do it illegally, but maybe you can rent a office, you know, just rank in organic SEO would be okay. Less lead volume. Yeah, it's way less though. Better than nothing, but just if you can, I would do it. Will we rank in organic SEO for service-based keywords without GMB? Yes, you can. You totally can. It's no problem. All right. That's all the questions. Let's start going roundtable and let's just chat through things. Sir Kenneth, how's it going? Welcome to the group. What's new with you today?
Oh, I just joined today reading the classroom in the
Awesome.
courses.
Where are you based?
India.
Awesome. Awesome. What's your experience in SEO?
Like zero.
Zero? All right. Well, time to get started, I guess. If you have any questions, I think only word of advice is just start as soon as possible. Start like today. If you just try to close people on day one, that'd be great. So just focus on getting lead flow because you can turn around, you can close a client, turn around, and probably just resell another provider. I know several people in the local rank academy will be they'll gladly help you out, and you can do like a rev split. So just try to get a client as soon as possible. That's my only word of advice. Awesome. If you don't have any other questions, we can move on. But yeah, let's just get started because I know you just joined today, so I won't ask about like progress. Yeah, if you have any other questions, just raise your hand and we'll get to you. Ryan, what's going on?
Hey man, yeah, not too bad, not too bad. Just been pretty busy this week with launching that AI mode sort of campaign thing that I've been testing. It's been going pretty well. We haven't secured any clients today or anything, but it's I mean, I'm still happy with the progress. You know, that reply rate and everything is pretty mental,
Mm-hmm.
you know.
What was it, like 2 point something percent?
So it was 25% on
25%.
yeah,
Disgusting.
on all in. Yeah, so I sent about 70 looms altogether, and I think about 20 people replied, or it was something like that. I can't remember, but yeah, I mean, it's not going too bad. We've got a meeting tomorrow, and we've got a client secured, but they're not starting until next month. But you know, it's still pretty cool, you know?
25% is crazy. Can we dive through this a bit more? Is it, let me
Yeah, yeah.
ask some questions. So it's Loom generated using AI, right? Am I
No,
correct?
no, no. So basically, what
You're
it is
manually?
so yeah, so the whole process is I made a script Sunday night, Monday morning,
Mm,
something like that.
mm,
And basically, essentially what happened was I went through local rank and all of my leads have been generated through local rank. And essentially all I've done is I've found businesses that are local to my area, like 10, 20 minutes away, something like that, and I've reached out to them to basically it's the approach is basically like, hey, there's this new thing that's been released. I think you could benefit from it. You know, don't take my word for it now, but I'm happy to hop on a call or buy you some lunch or whatever to have a conversation about it. And for some reason, I don't know why, people have really liked that approach and they've actually responded to me to like, you know, try and get something from it.
sick. I think,
You
okay,
know,
so from the sound, yeah, it sounds like they like it because you're local, actually.
yeah, I
Because
think so. I
probably,
think
right?
so.
Because you're probably
Yeah.
just their neighbor or some shit.
Yeah, pretty
How
much.
close are you? Like how many miles away
Like, in all
or kilometers?
honesty, around here it's probably about 5 or 10 miles, maybe not even that.
Easy, easy. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, that's
you know what I mean?
probably
So,
why.
yeah,
Sick, sick, sick. All right, sounds good. Sounds good.
yeah.
Any questions today? Any follow-up
Well,
questions from
obviously,
your
no.
original?
You've answered my like browser blasting and everything like that. I
Mm-hmm.
sent an order off this morning, so that should be all good. That should be fine. I'll just keep an eye out on it. But no, other than that, I'm all good for this week. Thank you.
Sounds good. Keep up the great work, man.
Thank you, man.
Good shit. Jason, how's it going?
Hey, what's going on, fellas? Doing good. How you guys doing?
Good, good, good. What's new with you, man?
I've been quietly just watching classroom stuff, learning, and I said I was going to give away the services for free to a friend. He actually has 4 restaurants. There are 2 locations of 2 different restaurants. So I finally got access to their GMB, got access to their website. So now we're going to start cooking, which I'm really excited about. I posted a question before, but it's changed a little bit. I was hoping I could do a quick screen share, just it'll only take a sec and just show you what I'm working with and see what you guys think.
Mm-hmm.
If that's cool.
Yeah, let's
Okay.
do it. Do. All right. All right. Let's do it.
Okay. So this is what I'm looking at. The restaurant's called the Ruby. So there's 2 locations here. So he has a location on Johnson Street and Douglas Street. Now, before I said that he had 1 GMB, but he actually has 2. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm just wondering how I should approach this. Like my initial thought was because to change the GMB URLs to like this just goes right to their menu on both locations. I think the menus are actually the exact same. Website's
Mm-hmm.
pretty clean, it's kind of basic. It's basically just the menu. So my thought process was change the GMBs for Johnson to go here, which is that URL there, and then same with Douglas. And then the other follow-up question is, so basically it's a breakfast and brunch place. So I'm just
Mm-hmm.
wondering how I should go after like those 2 keywords, breakfast in Victoria, brunch in Victoria for both locations before I start doing any citations and stuff. And I don't know if like I know you want the local Shima maybe in the bottom. Yeah, or how I should go about all this. What I'm going to do is set up a staging site and then I'm going to kind of do the edits and then present it to him and then see what works while I kind of learn. This is an Elementor, which is kind of annoying, but overall the
Yeah.
website's pretty clean, pretty basic. So yeah, just wondering what you think there.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Good question. So what I would do is 2 things. The website URL should not go to the homepage. Number one, it's going to a homepage, but it's also not the correct address. I think it's the non-HTTPS version. So you're going to want to link to the proper version on the GMB. I think maybe I'll screen share and show it to you.
Okay.
So, all right. All right, so let me double check that I'm correct here. Yeah, see? Do you see like the version that's on the GMB? It's the HTTP version.
Okay.
So that's incorrect because on the website, it's the actual version is this.
Okay.
HTTPS/the Ruby Victoria. However, the one on Johnson should probably not link there because it's not unique, right? What should you link to then? There's a couple ways you can do this. You can either just link directly to Douglas, the /Douglas page here, which is fine. And then add the schema at the very bottom. That's fine. Or you could change this URL to be Douglas -menu, and then have Douglas be like a landing page with like contact info details. I think I mentioned the best way to do these URLs is to follow Earl's Yaletown. If you want to take a look at their how they set things up, you would go to Earl's, and then their website is like a location page, you know. So instead of this URL is, let me see if I can paste this somewhere. This is the current URL, earls.ca/location/Yaletown. So instead of this, you could probably do the ruby.com/Douglas for the website URL, and then the ruby.com/Douglas-menu for the menu, and then you link to this here. Do you know what I mean? Because
Okay.
you have a link to the menu.
Okay, so one for the website, one for the menu, and then same
And
for
then,
Johnson.
Yeah, correct. And then just for the .com/Douglas site, just add the schema there. You know, that way the menu is very clean and it won't get people distracted. Remember, schema, map embed, contact form, phone number, you know, all that. So that's fine, easy, and it'll be clean and it follows best practices, and it will probably rank better. And on that page, you can stuff it with like brunch keywords, so on and so forth. AI generated, easy, one-liner, done.
Okay, got it.
Yeah. And this is going to be recorded if you want to revisit it on YouTube. The link
So
is in.
should I like basically change, like make two home pages? Because essentially the homepage shows the two locations, or do you think I should like
Keep the homepage for sure.
Okay.
But let me see what the homepage looks like. No, I wouldn't create two homepages. I'd create two separate pages. It'll just be, we're talking about the website URL, right? Not the menu. So the
Yeah.
website URL should be the ruby.com/Douglas. That would be the new website URL for
Okay.
the GMB. And then on that page, you just try to recreate the Earls page that I showed you. Just search
Okay.
Earls Yaletown, see the landing page, have a map embed. It's pretty simple.
Okay.
Yeah. Awesome. Yeah, good work on getting foot in the door with the client. If you have any other questions, follow-up questions, just send them in school. But any other questions this week?
No. Okay, I can work on that for now.
Sounds good. All right, cool. Then moving on. Rafa, how's it going, man?
Good, good. Very good. Working on all the clients and everything, you know, trying to close the deal on this SEO client who was gonna be higher than I usually charge, but they are still like this. I'm also doing some branding for them, so I'm waiting that. And I actually didn't write any questions, but you know, when I come here, I like get the questions
Yeah.
right away. So I wanted to ask you about rank and rent. So I'm trying to do some rank and rent right now, and
In
I've
Spain
seen
or in US?
in Spain. Like working with some companies working on a commission. And I'm trying to like not get clapped on all the accounts, because I've seen that if you have too many accounts that are fake, Google can like took all of the locations at once.
Sorry, for the rank and rents, you're creating GMBs, right? Is that why you're worried?
Like doing a web page with the fake address or whatever, and then like
Yeah.
the GMB for each. And so I
Sick.
found a platform which gets like different IPs, and then you can access like your own Chrome or Google from that
Yeah.
proxy as an IP. So I don't know if that's like good or.
Yeah, that's the way to not get cloud for sure. It's residential proxies, and then you have for each profile you have an assigned proxy, pretty much. That's the way. But make sure it's a Spanish proxy, right? It's not like a US proxy.
I think so. It's called Go Login. I don't know if you've ever heard of that.
I've never heard of it, but I'm guessing they're all similar. You have to make sure it's like Spanish IP, because what happens is if you have a US IP, even if it's local guide in Spain, registering like so far away from where the IP is based will get your like shit clapped. So make sure you go buy some Spanish residential IP. Yeah, I think there's actually are you on Mac or are you on Windows?
I'm a Mac.
Mac? Okay.
Well,
Because
actually,
sorry?
I have both actually. I have Windows and Mac, so
Okay,
okay.
okay. Because I recently bought this and I've been using it, but on parallel. So this is only available on Windows. So check it out. This is like an anti-detect browser. The keyword for these are anti-detect browsers. So if you want to go do like spammy shit, this is the way. And what happens is each like pretty much each tab will have its own IP address. That's like the whole point of this. So look into YouTube tutorials on setting up residential proxies on these browsers. It took me maybe an hour and a half, so it's not that simple. But once you set it up, you're done. So I personally use this to spam the shit out of Reddit and not get clapped. So that works really well. So you can have like multiple profiles. You're upvoting yourself, yada yada yada, and you can also do GMB profiles like you. But Rafa, if you're in Spain, honestly, you could probably do like 3 GMBs on your main account and not get clapped. Like you should be okay, and you could probably make like good money just from 3 GMBs. So
Okay. No, actually,
yeah,
I have only like 4 or 5. I have this innocent account, but I want to like scale up a little bit. I have like 10, 12. And
yeah.
so
But the GMBs are registered; they're live.
yes, I don't know how many are live at the moment. I think 4 or so, but I'm trying to scale up.
Sick. Yeah, yeah. Spain is if this is in the US, that shit's already taken down, bro. But because you're in Spain, it's easy. It's much easier.
You just make a web page and it would like they automatically approve the GBP. That's it.
Sick. Yeah, awesome. You should probably, yeah, definitely scale that. You could probably push the limits on that. But it's a good idea to separate the IPs, the separate accounts. Yeah.
Okay. And then I wanted to make you another question if it's okay.
Yeah.
And I heard something about map ranking, which is like the pinpoints on the map, like this type of citation where you take like a my maps and place like
Oh yeah,
pinpoints.
yeah.
Will it
Uh-huh.
work or?
I tested it. It doesn't work. I don't know why people buy that. Actually, I've tested it like a couple times now. It doesn't work. But I'm
Okay.
surprised the yeah, it just doesn't work. It doesn't work, unfortunately. Yeah. Cool. Any other questions or are you good?
No, I'm good. Thank you.
Awesome. Yeah, of course, of course. Sick with the GMBs. I think everyone here is jealous that you can register that many. But yeah, let's move on. Jeremy, how's it going?
Good, doing good. I'm just curious. You're talking about registered GMBs. You talking about companies to one address?
GMB is not. Did you say stolen address? No, he's just
No,
registering
not
them
stolen.
on.
No, store address, like a location. Are you
Yeah,
talking
yeah,
about
yeah.
like? Because I
Yeah.
think I have like 6 of my GMBs to my actual office location because I have a lot of businesses. So is that not normal?
No, if you have multiple businesses, it's totally fine. And if they're your
Okay, I
offices, that's
misunderstood you
totally
then.
normal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I misunderstood
Yeah.
you. I thought you said you can't have multiple GMBs to one address.
No, you can if you're like an actual business. Rafa's in every business, so he's in like multiple
Okay.
niches. I'm guessing, so that's why.
Okay.
That's why. So if you're
Gotcha.
like, if you're a McDonald's franchise owner and your account has 10 McDonald's locations, it's totally okay because Google will manually check that. It's like, oh, this guy's just a franchise owner, stuff like that.
But what happens if you have like 6 different businesses all operating out of one location? So your location, your GMB is going to be the same address across all those. I mean, I have 6. And I didn't know if I'm going to get flagged.
Maybe. It really depends on competition and the area you're in. Because if I remember correctly, you're in a bit more rural part, like population density isn't very high.
Friday Night Lights.
Yeah, should be fine. Honestly, I think. Yeah, should be fine. What's new with you, Jeremy, this week?
Learning curve. I mean, I feel like I'm in reverse logistics. My whole background's logistics, so I'm starting at the end and going back forward. So I have businesses, but I've kind of skated through on the GMB side. So now I'm a seasoned business person and a first day student of marketing. So it's an interesting seat to sit in. But I'm gaining a lot of knowledge listening to you guys talk.
Of course. I think your business, if it ranks, the amount of clients you're gonna get is insane. Because for the other people listening, I checked Jeremy's business, super high LTV, insane business, super sticky, and his rankings aren't high in the city center. So I think with a couple tweaks, if he just goes through the SOP, his rankings will fly, and your phone's probably just gonna ring nonstop. Not gonna lie.
That would be good.
Yeah. Well, do you have any questions for us this week, or are you just gonna absorb more?
I'm learning. I think it probably need about 3 or 4 weeks before I can really start providing information back.
All good. Yeah, 3 or 4 weeks is a bit long, but I think maybe slow and steady. Since it's your own business, you still have to run your own business. Sounds good. Moving on. JP, what's new? I heard you're having some issues with fulfillment.
Man, what's up, you guys? Good week. So last week I onboarded an antique and art exchange dealer in San Francisco, and I was able to work with Daniel Borg, and within 10 days, he's got almost all of their keywords that we were targeting within the first to second positions. So that's amazing news. But that's incredible news. But on the other side, for Shopify, I was realizing pretty quickly that they had a little over 2,000 products. I didn't have the manpower to handle that. Too many collections to really dive into, even with ChatGPT. So I was looking for a white label partner on Reddit, found one, and then I onboarded them yesterday. I feel pretty good about that, and I think they're going to be able to really move the needle. Maybe not as quickly or as drastically as Daniel, but I still feel positive about them, and it fits within my budget. For the moment, my biggest challenge right now is it's still just getting consistent booked calls. I did have one scheduled for this Friday, but they reached out and let me know that they were closing their doors. They're like, we wish we met you earlier, XYZ. But for this week, I figured I would just test out 6 or 7 different angles for some email campaigns and see if I could start targeting people in San Francisco. Before, I was targeting folks in Arizona and Washington just to see if I could get some successful messaging and then bring that to my local area. That way I don't burn myself before I start trying everything here. But after listening to what the feedback from Ryan's campaign, I think that would be a very interesting campaign to run, and I'm going to follow it. I'm just going to start off in my area and then see what happens.
Dude, yeah. You live in the most the richest area in the West Coast, right?
I might as well.
People would die to be in that area. Imagine pitching someone and you're like, okay, yeah, we can meet for coffee next week in San Francisco, bro. Yeah. Come on.
No, 100.
Yeah, if you're not at 10K per month next month, bro, I'm gonna be disappointed. That's all I'm gonna say.
I'll make it happen, but no. So that's the move, definitely, especially just making the most out of the area that I'm at.
Yeah. That I don't think we should probably stress way more. Location advantage is insane. It's absolutely broken. So for example, Rafa can use his location to his advantage because it's Spain and it's low competition, free GMBs all day long. But your advantage is you're in SF, bro. Who the fuck is in SF? No one. So start closing people in your area, man. You can even pitch startups. They have so much money, so much money. They'd love to pay 10K and rank on Google, and all you have to do is browser blast them. It's done.
All right.
Yeah.
Writing that into the script for this week. Thank you.
Yeah, time to lock in, man. Sounds good. Do you have any other questions for us, or are you good?
Good for now.
Okay, sounds good. Jorge, new face. What's going on?
Hello, how's it going? I was just making a report because today I sent a couple messages through some Spanish forums. I'm also from Spain and actually from Madrid, which has many people. And I was just doing like the report because he was interested, and I said I was going to do an audit of his business, and he's a tattoo shop in Barcelona, just in the middle of Barcelona.
Sick. Madrid is very density. They definitely have buying power there. What kind of outreach are you doing? Is it just cold email, cold calling, both walk-ins?
I'm just starting. I bought some emails yesterday. I'm going to set up a cold email campaign.
Yeah.
Like the other Spanish guy that was doing well. And I plan to do everything. Just cold call, Facebook, Instagram, whatever I can. And also walk-ins. I think it can be quite helpful.
Yeah. Amazing. What's your background? Like, are you an SEO or?
No, really. I did a couple websites, like 6 websites a couple months ago, but no, not really. I've been learning SEO for the last couple of weeks, and yeah, just starting. Maybe
Amazing.
I can share the Google profile of this tattoo shop, and you can take a quick look, or maybe it's too much time.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, drop them in the drop it in the chat, and then I'll share a screen and we can go from there. Why not? Dude, Spain is
I was targeting
easy rankings. Easy rankings.
I was targeting businesses in the US, but after hearing some weekly calls and everything, I thought I had to change to Spain. That's why I'm not doing outreach just today, because I have to change their profiles and set up the campaigns and everything. I send their website and the Google profile.
All right, taking a look now. Let me share a screen. It's okay to share a screen, right? And share everything here?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's fine.
Cool. All right. Tattoo artists
and I run a couple of scans, and they are doing not great at all. I think it's really competitive in that zone, and there's hundreds of tattoo shops there.
Yeah. Okay.
I checked the
do you have access to their website already, or are they closed? Are they a closed client, or are you pitching them?
No, I'm pitching them. They were really interested. They sent me a message, and I told them I was going to send them a free audit, but they told me they were quite interested. So
yeah, I know this area. Very competitive. No phone number. Number one. What the fuck? they got added a phone number. Yeah.
They have very few citations, almost none. So I was thinking I can use local rank citations, and that will immediately bring them higher.
Yeah. Okay. So take this with a grain of salt before you do the citations. Okay, because it's Spain and they're less, let's say, strict in European countries. Just add Barcelona here at the end of tattoo. Okay. Just add it there, and it's gonna it's because it's like an exact match name already.
Barcelona over their area in Barcelona, or maybe their area in Barcelona too.
Check which area is this? Can you type in the area? Is it
Ciutat Bella?
Can you type it in for me? I just want to check the search volume right now. I want to make sure there's, because I know Barcelona will have way more search volume than.
Yeah, of course, but if I put Barcelona, he's nowhere to be found. Like 20 plus, all red. So.
Yeah, but if you add it in the name, it's going to show up right away. Like actually, it's crazy. It's stupid, but it shows up right away. Let me check. So this is the search volume, 900. That's pretty solid, actually. 900. Yeah, pretty solid. Now let's see. 0. Okay, yeah, Barcelona it is. So excuse me. So add city here. All right, then build citations. Add phone number. You need to add a phone number for sure.
Yeah, they don't have the schema to I checked. So
yeah,
I
no
will-
schema, but
No.
easy fix. This is a easy schema fix done right here.
Yeah.
Maps below here, done. This is just a CRO option. Add like appointments button here,
Yeah.
and then probably add a button higher up because I couldn't find this. Oh my God, there's a phone number here, but there's none on GMB. Okay, yeah. Definitely got to fix that.
I will tell him.
Yeah. Sick. Yeah, this should be pretty easy rankings. What I would do is the pitch will be you increase rankings in 90 days or your money back. Increase rankings. Don't guarantee number one. It's going to be hard. But I think if you're able to make all the changes I just mentioned,
okay,
I'm sure he'll be quite happy.
And
And just
small
close for as little as I know they probably don't have much money, so just try to close them for however much they're willing to pay. Yeah.
And a small radius, I would guess.
You mean
for the grid,
guarantee?
for the ranking, I guess.
For the rankings? Yeah, as small as possible. As small as possible. Yeah. But yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Sick. Good luck, man. Keep us posted. Hey, if you close them, remember to post it in school. I want to see it.
I will for sure.
Dude, that should, yeah. Awesome. Okay. Last guy, Jonathan. You talking today? What's going on?
Hey, what's going on? How are you guys doing? Sorry, I got my camera off because my baby's kind of running around in the background. But
no worries.
Yeah, just joined a few days ago, so just really kind of absorbing all of the course materials. I'm also in the Bay Area, so JP, if you're free, I would love to meet and have some coffee and kind of pick your brain as well. But backgrounds in project management, but always kind of wanted to dig into SEO, digital marketing. So kind of taking this step now. And I think some of the insights that you guys already mentioned, like start selling from day one, even though if I don't have the practical experience, I can kind of do lead gen for an SEO agency and split rev share there. But yeah, I'm learning a lot right now, even on the call. So
awesome. When are you gonna get started, man? We gotta keep you accountable.
Yeah. So I have a friend who has a couple of sushi restaurants in the Bay Area. So I was thinking about reaching out to him. And then there's a local coffee shop that I've already looked at their GMB and their title is kind of already off. So I think for me, the hurdle is trying to understand pricing and then trying to put some of these things into practice outside of local SEO. Like you guys were talking about keyword targeting or local schemas, like setting that up. I have some very beginner basic knowledge of like website building, but nothing in practice typically. So that's kind of like my biggest hurdle right now is like, what does pricing look like, and then how to actually do that all in practice.
Sure. Let me share my screen real quick. So in terms of pricing, this is very relevant. So rank and rent pricing, there's like a formula you can search. So it's just you just reverse engineer an average order value. So for example, if the sushi shop is the average person spends like $20 and there's like 4K searches per month, sushi near me in SF, you can reverse it, it's just AOV is $20 or 30 or however much. Their conversion rate, CTR based off of rankings, you can get a pricing off of that. And then assuming margins, how many margins is like the lever you can pull, how much margins you want to give them, and just go from there. But yeah, there's like a formula that you can calculate pricing most of the time, like the max, what they're able to pay essentially.
Sounds good.
But yeah, what I do is I totally reach out to these guys. If they're a friend, just say I'll rank it for free, and then you just use it as a case study. So what I did with Movement Room on YouTube, you just give everything away for free, but you're saying like I have to use it as material, and then you just go through the steps, and you'll learn so much as you go.
Cool. Okay.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Yeah. Awesome. Keep us posted.
Will do. Yeah. Thanks.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Are there any other follow-up questions? If not, we'll just cut it here and we'll just see everyone in the school. But yeah, now's the time if you guys have any other follow-up questions.
Yes.
Yeah, hit me.
So for the organic SEO without the GMB, like what is the percentage drop? Like, will it be like only 30% of what it would have been with a GMB, or 50%, 10%?
Oh, way more. Like if you're searching a local keyword such as roofing Vancouver, the amount of people that click into GMB, like the organic results, I can give an example. I think I rank for Physio East Vancouver organically, and the organic clicks is maybe like 1% at number 1 to 4% at number 1. So versus the benchmark is 30% click through. So it's like, what is that? 10 times less. It's not 0, so you'll still get leads if you rank organically, but it's just 10 times less. But this is only for physio in Vancouver, so you can't really benchmark that. It's just like a keep in mind type thing.
So can we rent this Opus virtual office? It seems like $100 per month, and use it as GMB.
We can use this as an exercise. I'll show you. I'll share a screen and we can go through this together. So what I do is typically, if you're like, oh, I want to try to see if I can rent this, just go right ahead and search that address on Google, and then you can see how many people are using it, right? And if it's a ton, then I would just avoid it completely. So as you see, Unit 510, these made companies doing it, inspections, Unit 510. Did you realize that each address, they do this on purpose, by the way? This is not by accident. The suite is 510, but they put an additional number. So that's, in Google's eyes, it's unique. Okay? So definitely use that strategy to your advantage when you're registering. But let's see what maps looks like. So look how many addresses are here. You know what I mean? So people are doing it and they're getting registered, no problem, right? But the people that ranked on Google just now, they all have that unique address feature. Unit 510, they have a lot of reviews, probably, that's why. Unit 510, yeah. I'd probably follow what the inspection guys did. I like this a lot. Just, you don't even need, this doesn't even need to be real, by the way. 195, it could be any number. Hell, yeah. So seems like it works. Longevity speaking, you might have to go put a plaque on the wall. I think Ethan has talked about it in the past from the academy, what they've done. So one thing Google will do is like they'll ask for video verification. So you have to prove that you're in that office, you know. So as long as you can do that, then no problem. But yeah.
Okay, probably they will do it for a day and then remove it.
Yeah, probably. You could definitely do that. Not saying you should do that, but you can do that. Yeah. Cool. Oliver, new face, right?
Yep. Signed up yesterday. Hey, how you going?
Hey, how's it going? Where are you based?
Melbourne, so Australia.
Awesome.
It's quarter to 3 in the morning.
Yeah. Sorry it's so late. Try to
That's
figure
okay.
out later time. Yeah.
Yeah, no worries.
What's your experience in SEO?
Quite a lot. Like I've been doing SEO for 20 years.
Sick.
But yeah, I just really wanted to build my own thing because I've just been doing I kind of never really breached outside of SEO. I did head of marketing roles and got into corporate, and I just didn't really enjoy it at all. Like just the corporate management and stuff and working with making other people money. So I just thought, fuck it, I'm going to do it myself this time. So yeah, I left an agency and I'm going to start pitching for clients, local SEO. And I had a pitch with a client today that just luckily turned up, and I think I'm going to get something. So yeah, I'm on the way
Awesome.
already. Yeah.
Congrats. Yeah,
Thanks.
I think you missed the beginning of the convo, but yeah, just try to close as soon as possible. And if you already have experience in SEO, local SEO is so much easier. So,
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's going to be a walk in the park.
I saw what you guys are doing, like with the packs. I like that with buying the citation packs and stuff. Like, you know, back in the day, I worked in gambling, sports gambling, and I know you guys are introducing it in Australia, in America now. But sports gambling in Australia was huge, and it was always very competitive. And we were buying backlinks like hardcore. It was a very black hat, but trying to keep it above board. So you just working in that grey space a lot. So as long as we weren't the worst to get penalised, and that was during the penguin and panda days. So, but yeah. So I was used to buying packages like I saw, and I thought, oh wow, this is very similar. So I'm loving the methods and that they work. So yeah, I'm looking forward to getting some clients in that area.
Amazing. Well, do you have any questions for us this week, or are you just gonna keep?
Well, I guess my questions were like, I know Ryan answered, he's in Wales. Like, what do you guys normally charge? Because I saw some of your videos. You're like, you guys, if you're buying these extension packs, these links, and you're like struggling to pay for this, what are you doing? Like, you need to be charging more. So I guess this is probably my hang up as well with doing SEO. I've always undersold my services a bit because I want to give the client the best experience. But I don't want to be working like a dog, like at 3 a.m. and struggling to make ends meet. No, it's all good. I'm all good with it. Like at the moment, I need to, but it's like, how do you come up with the pitch? Because like I've got 20 years of experience, so it's not like I'm cheap. I should be like overselling myself really, but I just feel a bit guilty trying to sell a business like $2,000 a month something.
Yeah, I think maybe you missed that as well. But there's a formula, right? So it's just average order value over client. This whole issue of feeling bad with charging too much, I think you just have to calculate exactly how much a customer is worth to them. Calculate how many customers you can bring to them. That's it. And then you just run the formula. How can you feel bad? Let's say you're bringing in 100K worth of clients per month. You're telling me you don't want to charge 5K for that? You know what I mean? Like,
of course.
Yeah. I think if maybe it's because you're not really fully seeing the number in front of you. Maybe that's why you're getting that feeling, you know?
I think it is. I think because I was always working in corporate. So like, you know, I'd be getting paid like, I don't know, 200K, whatever, which is great money. But then on the flip side, it's like I brought in hundreds of millions of dollars worth of betting clients. So it kind of disjoints that, you know, you don't really think about it like that. Whereas when you're local, I guess you can go, well, okay, I'm bringing in like $100,000 worth of business, like charging 5K is nothing. So yeah, I guess scaling it back at an agency, I was working on one client and they were paying 25K a month and I was the only guy on the account and I wasn't getting paid.
Yeah, exactly.
So I wasn't getting paid anything like 20K, 25K a month, unfortunately. So, but like in my mind, I was like, that's kind of what broke me to just go, screw this. I'm going to fucking do this myself.
Do you have an agency site yet?
No, not yet. No, I've been building. Sorry. I was building niche agency sites. So like I started off trying to, in Australia, the they call them trades. So like
tradies,
builders, yeah, tradies, exactly. So
yeah.
plumbers, electricians, carpenters, builders. So I've built a tradie specific site to try and target local trades ads. So I don't really have an agency, so to speak. I was going to go for quite niche. So I was going to go for health, trades, and legal, or that sort of area. Chiropractors, doctors, dentists in the health, and then trades, and then legal was my idea. So I've got a trade site almost up. I've built a website locally today.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, we've been booking hella calls with Easy Plumbing. I don't know if you saw. I'll send it in the chat right now with my URL.
Awesome.
But yeah, we've just been doing cold email blasts, having easy.plumbing in the signature, and we're getting like 40,
nice.
50 hits a day. You could probably do something exactly like that and you're done.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's really good. Oh wow, I didn't realize the plumbing TLD. That's it. That's awesome. I like the video too. Yeah, because Aussies in Australia, there's the TLD on the .com.au. They do have a .au as well, but it's quite it's very heavy on local search, and it's a good signifier for Australian search. And to buy a .com.au, you need an ABN, you need a registered Australian business, so it's quite localized. So you guys would have to buy an ABN, a .com.au through me, which kind of restricts outside affiliates attacking the Australian market, which is quite nice for me.
Yeah, get it going. Tradiemarketing.com.au, you know, get it going.
Yeah, nice.
Awesome.
Thanks, man,
yeah, keep us posted and
Will do.
keep posting at school. And next week, hopefully we'll hear from you and we'll keep you accountable, man. Time to lock in.
Yeah, thank you. I really like that. Like, that's the one thing I was like, man, things are getting tight, but on the flip side, it's like the accountability, it's worth the whatever, $100, whatever it is, just to make me get up, get into it, write my sort of daily post. So yeah, appreciate it.
Sounds good. All right. Appreciate you hopping on at 3 a.m. And that's it, guys. We'll see you guys all in the group. We'll cut things here and keep on posting. All right. Take it easy, guys.